So, how about now? Can you hear my voice? Please type in the column chat so I can notice. Hello. Okay. Wait a moment. Okay. Anyway, so I'll start from introduce myself first, okay? Because you can hear me. Okay. My name is Aji Wicaksono, and you can call me Aji, and you will be with me until the end of this training session. I'm in the Unity coverage part, and for today you will have to be with me until more or less 1 hour. And for today, I will explain about a storybook and a little bit basic about Unity. And I hope you already installed Unity. I mean the software. Okay. Yun, tata. And okay, I will feedback mas patanong.
Sekarang nggak nampak sih.
Udah.
Di pos.
Udah. Okay, I'll continue from the storybook part. So for this computation, you will need to make an application with its own storybook, right? So the storybook itself contains 6 until 7 things here that I already shared in the my screen. You got the front cover, table of contents, preface, special page until back cover. So the thing is, I will show you the book that already been made by the latest participant from the latest competition. I mean the first competition in SEACC. After this, so I explained this, so don't worry. So first things, you got a front cover. In front cover, you have to put a book titles, email, secretariat logo, and your own school logo. Those 3 things in the front cover. After that, you have a table of contents. It's basically just table of content, and after that you got a preface containing experience, the things that maybe the way you are making your application in AR storybook. And after that, maybe below that explanation, you can put the city and the date the book is created. And after that, we have special page that containing team name, school name, yes, team name, school name, and then there's a teacher's name. Then after that, you got a team member names with photo if you have, or if you don't decide to put your photo in this book. And you may put the short URL for downloading your application, maybe in the Play Store or anywhere the link is. Maybe you should put that on the special page sessions. Okay, and then after that we got a content. Got a content, at least we have 5 pages. Well, I mean the content is the tracker, the image that you track, and then the information behind this track. Yes. Then after that we got credit page. A credit page especially used if you using free licensed music, that you have to put the link for the maker or from where you get this music from, or anything basically that you get from internet, you have to put on the credit page, like photo perhaps, or sound effect, yeah, something like that. And last things is back cover. Yes, just those 7 things. And for now I will show you the storybook that already made before by the participants. Okay. Cross of age. Okay, this is the book called Big Bang Space. We got a cover here, Simio logo, and then their own logo. It's from high school 5, Malang maybe. I don't. It's too small. I can't read it. Yes. No, it's not high school. It's junior high school. It's not senior. Junior high school 5, Malang. And after cover, you got a preface. Yeah, blah blah blah. A little bit about preface, and then you put your city here, and then the date. Then you are in the content right now. So what is solar system? Maybe explain before you go to the tracker. Maybe explain a little about the content itself. And then you go to the tracker here. And anyway, I will put this list of things in the website, so you may download through the creativecamp.cmo.org website. Anyway, we got a team here. I mean team page, a photo of its team members and the teachers. Yep. And last thing is the back cover. Yeah, and just that for storybook, and I hope you can make the storybook without using the glowing, what is that? Because we have a glowing paper. So I hope you can avoid to use this paper. So just use the best paper that is not glowing when you cut light above it. Yeah, that's basically about the storybook. Okay, so before we go into the Unity, I'd like to open the question question and answer for the storybook, special for the storybook, before we can continue to the Unity sessions. So please type in the chat column if you have any questions regarding the storybook, and I will answer it through the live stream microphone, or I can type in this column chat too. Or if you may, you might be use the Q&A features in WebEx. Yep. I'll wait for your question. If there is no question, I will just continue in to Unity session after this. I got a question how to make the book. Well, basically you can fully make the book there's a lot of software that can be used to make design of this book, like maybe you can use CorelDRAW, Photoshop, or anything software to create a design by the book. Yeah. Ooh, okay, shall I continue? So there is no another questions regarding the storybook. I hope I can continue to Unity. How? Oh, okay, I got questions. How many? Oh, okay. How many models 3D you should make? I got a question from Aina Mardia. So, like here said, the content at least five page. So, well, at least you have 5 models, maybe, or no, 3 models. Wait a moment. Mas modelnya dibatasi kak? Minimal wiro? Minimal. Okay. It's 5. So you should make a minimum of 3D models of 5 pieces, and you put it in either in 1 page or 2 page, 3 page. It's up to you. Okay. I'll move into the Unity. So let me stop my share. So for Unity, you can download it. You can download it on the Unity website. So I will recommend the latest versions, the 2018. Let me show you the website. Unity. So if you want to download Unity, you can go through this website and you may download the Unity. If you want to choose a lot of versions, there's a lot of versions of Unity, and if you want to choose, or if you want to know a lot of versions, what versions there's how much version of Unity, you can go to the older version of Unity here. And yes, here they are. You might be want to use this 2018. I'm using the August. You may use the latest version here. Yes. So you can download through here, download for your Windows, and install it. So my Unity is 2.3. So this is my Unity versions. I haven't updated since August, 10 of August, so I'm still using these versions. If you want to use this version, that's okay, and if you want the newest version of the Unity, that's okay too. So let me open my Unity. Oh, yeah. So besides Unity, I want to remind you that the another software I got the questions from the Q&A, but I will answer it later. Okay, for beside the Unity, I hope you can download it first, but there is Android SDK and Java SDK. We got the GTK and Android SDK. So you need to download these two. Yeah, you can download through the Android Studio, or maybe if you are already inside Unity will link you to the website, so you don't have to worry. So it's Unity, and if you want to make a new project, you just click new and make your new project. Thanks or stem this. And if you got another or a different versions, yeah, maybe version, or it's just your first time installing the Unity, maybe you will be asked by the Unity to register and to fill like data about yourself, and after that you can make projects like what I do here. So just give a name to your project. So for each application that we make, we categorize it as a new project, so as a one project. So if you are making AR storybook application, so you have to give a name for this application. So we may put this name of application to this project name here. If you want to make it different, that's okay. So after that, create project. Mas, video sing. Okay, while I'm waiting for my Unity to loading, so I will answer the question based on the Q&A column chat. Oh, I got a question from Vocational High School to Malang. Why are you using English? Why you're not using Indonesian language? Oh, maybe you should check about this competition first, sir, about what the competition is, and yeah, and after that you can ask me these questions again. Okay, you may want to know this competition about, and you can read a lot of things in the website. The website is creativecamp.simio.org. Maybe that will answer your question about why should I using English, not Indonesia. Yeah. There's another questions. Video link for the second sessions. Oh, you're asked me to show the link for the second session. Yes, already asked my friends for the link, and he said that you have to access, you have to look at your Telegram groups to be able to access the link. Actually, there's no video link for the second session because there's an error, it said, and because of that there is no video. There is another material that can be, what is that, and that can be linked. I mean, it's the same material but it's not in video. You can look it at the Telegram group. I have a question. This question is from Harry. I don't know. Which Harry? Oh, okay. Got a question from high school to Padalarang. When is the deadline of the final assignment? Maybe you can check in our website again at the creativecamp.simio.org. We all have the schedule right down there, so we should pay attention to the website. Got a question from Esperanza. You must pay license for the Unity. No, you just choose the free version. I'm using the free version here, so you don't have to pay the license for the Unity. Neither the Fuforia. Yeah. So we are using a free software. Yeah. Am I sharing more? Unity right now. Yes, after I make a project, here is the Unity. So I'll tell you a little about Unity before we are moving it to the basic scripting. Maybe tomorrow, not tomorrow. I mean, we will meet again at Monday, right? So Monday will be basic scripting in Unity. So for now, for you who hasn't been using Unity at all, so this is Unity, and this work area here we call it scene here. So basically, if you put 3D objects or anything objects, it will be appeared in the scene here. Oh yeah, I need to remind you that we just using for this conference or video conference, just using scene, game, and console tab. If you are gonna if there's gonna animation in your 3D, you might use this animator maybe, or animation here. But for basic, there's a scene, game, and console. We just focus on those three things. Okay, so for scene, you can put basically anything, any object here, maybe cube. If you want to create an object, you can right click at here at the hierarchy here, right click at cube. Okay, there's cube. Yes, sphere, there will be sphere, capsule. Yes, so like that. This is a scene. So we got, take a look at the left, and you will have a hierarchy here. Hierarchy is the place when you put your object in. So you got default, for the default we got these two things, two objects, I mean main camera and directional light. So main camera is for the game itself, camera in game itself, and we got a light, so like the light in our real world. Yes. So basically, in Unity, all the important things is just like when we want to shoot a video, or maybe we want to make a film. There will always be a camera and light. Those two fundamental things. So, oh yeah. So I already said about the scene, game, and console. This one is scene, and game is the finalization, or the what application will shown to you when it complete. That is the game here. And we got a console. So if you need to monitoring something else beside the things in the work area, you can do it in the console. You will know in the maybe in the Monday session about the console. So yeah, so we got a hierarchy in the left here, where you can put your object, anything object with you. You can make a light, audio, video, UI, and anything. And if you want to create a new object, you just right click and at the hierarchy here at the left side, and you can choose any object that you want. So Unity is just, so yes, I have to remind you that Unity is just a software for making interface for gaming or for applications. So if you in the need of making a 3D object, a complex 3D objects, that you have to use a Blender or 3D Max, or software that could make a 3D models like that. Unity couldn't do that. That's why in the first session, yeah, we taught you about the Blender. So if you want to make your own 3D, you have to use the skills. I mean the Blender one. Anyway, we can create a 3D or 2D object in Unity, but it's a very simple one like cube, sphere, capsule, cylinder, plane, quad, and etc. So take example, we have a cube here. And I'll make one scan sphere. I got a sphere here. And for navigating in Unity, you have to use a right click here. So if I want to move my perspection here, I'm just using right clicking in my mouse and hold it and just turn it around like this. And if you want to move the scene like this, you have to use a middle click. So you will need to use a USB mouse external. Basically, yes. And if you want focusing on one object, you can double click on the object at the left side in the hierarchy here. So take a sample sphere, I just double click and I will go to sphere, double click, go to cube, double click and go to camera, just like that. So for the first thing, you may want to getting to know about Unity how to use the click, and yes, a thing like that. Oh, and if you want to select an object in Unity, you just use the left click, yes, left click, like usual. There's a little bit difference with Blender. You just get used to it. So you have to install this and yes, getting used to it. And so we already know what in the left here. We move to the work area too, and we move to the right things here. We cut a project here. So basically, if you have maybe an 3D object that you made yourself, so it might appear here under the assets or anything in this below these folders. So this will be containing all of your assets like music. If you are inputting music in your application, there will be music, sound, background music. Yes, that's music too. Sound effect maybe, and pictures, and maybe an image of a button, and yeah, 3D objects. So I will make an example. So it's just for example, but you can turn the color of the object that you make here. I mean this basic object using the material. Well, if you're already getting used to the material in Blender, that will be the same. I make a material here. Can name that. Okay, so for the scene, for the sample scene here, so for each of work that you do in the Unity, you have to save it in a scene. Yes, like let's just do save scene as, and you give a name for it like this, and then save. Yeah. And I got my scene here. So if you want to open your work with in this project, so inside our project in one project can consist of more than one scenes, like this. I have a sample scene, and I have another scenes called my AR2, which is this yes, this scene. And if you want to access the another scene, you just basically just double click the name of it. So we have scene here. This is my other scenes. Yep. And so for the next session, maybe you will learn about, yes, make we have, well, you have to make an application for your own device, so you need to setting the what is called resolution for your own device, right? So we will talk about that later in our next sessions. And that's basically that you might want to know in Unity. So I need you to get used to the workflow in Unity first. So after that, I will tell you about an advanced thing in Unity, and we may continue into the Fuforia or engine for making an error. So if you got any questions regarding this, yes, regarding this Unity session, you may ask through the column chat. So yeah. Oh, this is basically when you want to put a color in your object. So you have to put your own material here and then set it to another color. Just like this. And okay, one things maybe I should take a look at the build settings. So I said earlier about the Android, so you might want to download this package. Oh, I'm sorry, got lag. Yes, it's Android. You may want to download the Android package for the Unity. So you need to download it first. If you haven't downloaded it, for your Unity, there will be a download page here, so you just have to click it, just like that. And you have to switch platform to use, because we want to use our application for the Android, right? So we need to switch platform for it. Yes, that's for the next sessions. A good question from Harry: is this Unity installer or editor? This Oh, so for the Unity that I use here is a Unity editor. Yes, any kind of software that can make an application is basically an editor. But if you want to download the Unity, I recommend you to use the Unity install, because it is much easier to use this installer rather than the Unity editor, because if you use the Unity installer, you can choose a lot of things beside the editor itself. I mean, like I said, that you need to install the Android package, right? With using this Unity installer, you can installing the Android package itself using this installer. And last thing, I forgot to mention the script. I will not do the script, but the software for scripting, we have two softwares here. Take example for I got a script, my script. So I have an editor for the script that is called Visual Studio, Microsoft Visual Studio 1015. This editor is very um, I mean, it's very, the demand for the memory is very high, so it may eat your half of your memory. So if you don't have a lot of memory or in your computer or laptop, maybe you should just use the other software that already installed inside the Unity. Yes, we got a two. The one is called Microsoft Visual Studio, and then the other one is called, if I'm not mistaken, is called MonoDevelop. Yes. So you might want to use the MonoDevelop if you have a little RAM. Yeah, that will be the best choice. Yes, that's the session for today, and I have a recommended website for you. So because we are having, so we will meet again at the Monday. So maybe if you are free, you want to learn by yourself about the Unity, you can access the Unity website. There's a lot of tutorial there. Yeah, just access this website and you can learn a lot of things from this website. Okay. Okay, so if you don't have any questions, so I'll close this session. So thanks guys for attending these sessions, and if you feel you are getting left behind, we are already recording this session, so you can access it through the creativecamp.simeo.org, and you might want to be active at the Telegram group if you want another resource for that. And we'll meet again at the Monday. Yes, 8th of October. So see you at Monday, guys. Thanks. I wish you have a great day. Yes. Bye bye.